Good morning. The habit that I tried to practice over the past 4 days was instituting a new nighttime routine, and it had 5 steps in it. The first step was turn my phone off and set my alarm for 7:15. And actually, I changed it like slightly within like 30-ish minutes of each of those times. So it'd be like, oh, maybe today I kind of want to wake up at 6:45 or 7 or 7:15. So there was like a little window. And then the next step is to prep for the next day, meaning make sure that my food's ready, make sure that my bag is ready. If I'm gonna go to the gym, make sure my gym bag's ready too. Make sure that everything is kind of set up. Like sometimes I'll do work in the morning, but make sure everything's set up so that I can get out of the house as quick as possible. The third step is to floss, brush my teeth, and then use mouthwash. Step 4 is to stretch for 5 to 10 minutes, and that's kind of the big habit that I'm trying to institute was stretch for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I would like pair it with like listening to Spanish podcasts just because I want to practice my Spanish a little bit more. And then the last step is just to go to bed. So the past 4 days have not been that good in terms of the habit. So the first day was okay. I set my alarm. I didn't turn my phone off just because it's kind of hard to do that for me, especially because I use a watch alarm, and sometimes you can't do like double alarms on the watch, and I don't have an alarm clock, and so I need those like 6:45 alarm, the 7 alarm, the 7:15 alarm. So I need those different alarms to help me wake up. So it's hard to turn my phone off. I realized that. But I did get out of bed, like do my little nighttime routine. I did stretch. Day 2, we hosted a party at my apartment. I didn't sleep until like super duper early in the morning, like sunrise, honestly. And so I didn't do the routine. I only slept for like an hour that night. Day 3, some people I met at the party, I went over to their house again, and so I wasn't even in my space. Like it wasn't my space, like I was for day 1 and day 2. And so I didn't do that either. I was kind of really present in who I was with. And so I just didn't do the routine for day 3. And then day 4, this would have been like the perfect opportunity to do it again because I was at home again. I was just chilling, I was winding down, I was watching some TV with my roommates. And then it just kind of like didn't cross my mind to do it. And so it really didn't work out that well. I think some of the barriers I encountered is not being in my space all the time, going to bed at completely different times, being with people, I think makes it harder to institute that, because it's also you have to kind of explain the habit. You're like, oh, I'm trying to stretch, and people are going to be cool about it, but it's just I didn't feel almost completely comfortable doing my routine when there were other people there. It's something that I would like to continue, but I think with the barriers that I encounter, I want to modify it. But I don't know how I would really modify it. I think, because it's not even like I need to make it shorter. And I really appreciated the advice they gave about like, you have to be bad at it. Like before you can be good at it, you have to be like, allow yourself to be really bad at it. But I'm not sure. I think there are elements of it I want to keep, such as I do want to do the stretching just to get myself in the habit. Like day 1, I stretched at night, and then day 2, I stretched during the day for like 20 minutes, but I didn't do the actual nighttime routine. So I think just like putting myself in the mindset to stretch and to want to stretch is something that I do want to continue, but overall it wasn't super helpful, because it didn't like, the purpose is not really me winding down, it's me like setting aside time to stretch. Like winding down is like a byproduct of that, but like my main motivation for doing it is to be able to stretch more and to be more flexible, and reach the goal of like doing the splits. Like that's a goal I have, is to be able to do splits, and I'm getting closer, so that's cool. But yeah, I would like to keep some of it, get rid of some of it, and I didn't do the Spanish podcast either. This is kind of all over the place, but I didn't listen to Spanish either. I even forgot that was part of my whole routine. But yeah, I because I didn't even complete it, it's not something that I don't know if I can do for the rest of the semester, but it's something I just want to be more mindful of and institute possibly in the future.